project that felt like it was running you instead of the other way around? You're not alone, and chances are one of these common project management mistakes is to blame. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm Dr. Katie Linder, a certified project manager, change manager, and coach who works full-time leading and supporting teams in higher education. On this channel, I offer real-world examples of how project management translates into the higher ed environment. If you're looking for ways to use project management tools and skills, both professionally and personally, to bring more ease to your work and life, you're in the right place. In today's video, I'm sharing 5 of the most common project management mistakes I see in higher education environments and how you can avoid them. These are mistakes that even experienced professionals can make, especially when juggling multiple responsibilities in complex institutions. The first mistake is wearing too many hats. In higher ed, it's common to see project managers also acting as change managers, communication leads, technical experts, or even doers of the work. While versatility can be a strength, this can also lead to burnout, role confusion, and a lack of accountability. To fix this challenge, clarify roles and responsibilities from the outset of a project. Try using a RACI chart to define who's responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. And when possible, advocate for dedicated change management or communication support. I'll drop a link to a previous video on RACI charts in the description below in case you want to check it out. The second common mistake I often see is skipping the planning phase. Project work often starts with a sense of urgency, so we jump in without adequate planning. This can lead to unclear scope, missed stakeholders, or lack of alignment. To fix this common problem, take the time for a structured project kickoff where you clarify objectives, define deliverables, and set a reasonable timeline. A solid plan saves time and confusion later on. The third common mistake is not managing stakeholders strategically. In higher ed, stakeholders can be everywhere: faculty, students, staff, leadership, external partners, and they don't always align. A common mistake we can make is assuming that all stakeholders need the same level or type of engagement. The fix to this issue is to map your stakeholders early. Identify their level of influence and interest, and tailor your communication and engagement strategy accordingly. I'll link to a video on stakeholder mapping in the description below. A fourth common mistake is treating change management as an afterthought. Even the most technically flawless project will fail if people don't adopt the change. A mistake I often see is waiting until the end of a project to think about how to roll it out and manage the complexities of the change. The fix here is to integrate change management from the beginning. Think about adoption, training, communication, and resistance strategies as you build the project plan. And a final common project management challenge is underestimating the time projects take. In higher education contexts, the shared governance model, seasonal academic rhythms, and decision-making by committee all mean that projects tend to move slower. A major mistake is applying corporate or startup timelines to higher education projects. To fix this challenge, build in buffer time. Understand institutional rhythms like faculty availability, budget cycles, or accreditation timelines. Be realistic and generous with timelines, especially for initiatives that require consensus. Avoiding these 5 common mistakes can make your project work significantly smoother and save you from unnecessary stress and setbacks. Which of these mistakes have you seen, or maybe even made yourself? Let's normalize learning from them. Drop a comment below and share your experience. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.